Alright, Grand Rising, Grand Afternoon. It's American Empress Unchained. Back with another video. Y'all, I'm really struggling a little bit. I ain't even sick, really. But with my stomach, it's like everything else I'm handling. There's not really no build up or nothing. My throat don't hurt no more. It was only hurting for like 24 hours. But, you know, I told you it's a little bit of congestion. It's just like a drip. And, it's funny because I was at the store last night at the Dollar Tree when I went ahead and got some cold medicine or whatever. And I looked down and it was like some nasal drip things that you could flood your nasal passage out. And, you know, you could flood your nasal passage. I'm like, ugh, I would never want to do that. But, like, I don't know how people use those things. When I was little, I used to think I was going to choke or something. Yeah, as soon as I get all the way up here. Hold on. As soon as I get up here and come. I'm not the type of person that's kind of weird, even if I'm like washing my hair and I get just like a little bit of water in my nose. It will irritate my sinuses for like a whole 2 days or something. But anyways, that might be too much information. I don't know, y'all. I'm so tired. Whatever this is, it don't seem like it's like a sickness. It's almost like somebody injects somebody with something, the body does something, and then the symptoms, I don't know, pursue because of whatever was injected. It's not like it's, you just like, oh, I got a cough, and then, you know, you start getting sicker or something. I don't know, it's something else because of the weight of the body and the bloating. I was also hearing something about somebody messing around with somebody's like stool or something for some reason. I don't know why somebody would want to do that. Okay? I don't know, so I get some samples or something. Like, girl, I don't know what this is, okay? But let's get back into this reading. I'm just feeling heavy. It's like really heavy. And I'm telling you, yesterday, when I was walking around here, my stomach was not tight like this. It was not bloated like this or nothing. It's like whatever this is, this shit happened overnight. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody saying no to a Queen of Swords in reverse about something. Okay? They don't want to say yes to this person. Yes to the dress. I don't know. Could be something like this. Again, somebody could have had hairpiece, or this Queen of Swords has something to do with enticing somebody to be with somebody. Like they didn't yet say yes, but they didn't say no about something. Somebody's ego here. All right? This could be somebody that's fighting against you, saying, why should that person get to do like this or whatever like this, or just get somebody to come rescue them. But this could be somebody that came and stole your kid or stole your husband 10 years ago, 13 years ago, and then somebody's finding out one was left behind, that this is not the wife. This could be whoever's ashamed as well. These group of people that's ashamed. But they calling themselves in trouble or something. I mean, in charge. And they're not saying yes to unplugging a game or something. Somebody wants to hear something from you. We don't have to talk to this girl. We about to talk about whatever else on this board, but we don't have to answer to you. You're not the fucking queen. You're not the god. You're not any of this. You're not somebody's master. This person could have killed this young S person. Or they put them in reverse, sent them away to be trafficked. You know, I find it funny when these girls say, oh, one person I knew, she used to sleep with this older man, you know, things like this for money and everything, and I never knew, but yes, you did, because you was her pimp. I find it hard when people say stuff like that to take everything in serious. You know, I just think it's kind of silly. I don't answer to pimps and people that abuse other people's energy and things like this. I don't answer to those kind of people. I'm not no damn inmate or whatever this is, or one of your piece of property or something. We got yay in reverse with this Queen of Swords. These people could have did something to this little S person. Okay, they could have even turned this person in reverse, had this person have 10 children, 10 little boys in a trap house, and then they let these other women mess around with these little boys in some kind of inappropriate way, and now these boys got hairpiece. Like, there's an entire stock here. This could also be this her royal roots. This could be somebody digging on somebody's roots or trying to get to the root of something. Okay, you notice that the alchemy is in you, her royal, you notice people are saying it's not me, you're the one. But these are the same people that probably had to try to swipe somebody off the board here because they looked at you and you didn't have anything. You weren't prospering from how these people would be doing. That could be holding back finances or something that belonged to you to see you struggle so they can mock it or something like this and act like they're better. But your mentality and your personality could still be better in your everyday life. We're not even talking about online, because most people put up a happy face online and they're really horrible people behind the scenes. I don't know. I was just all for it. If somebody needed your opinion about something, to have you look at something, I'm all for people like, man, we need your help or something. Can you come by my office and talk to me about? I don't know about this online stuff. I feel like somebody, because maybe some of us, they brought us online just to know that we're online, not for us to reply or have anything to say or to hear what's going on or to report bullying or nothing. We just know that somebody's coming at us. And so we know, but if you're that sharp, the way you're explaining it is almost like somebody said, you talking like you was right in the room. No, that's just the way I'm made or something like this. I don't know what the fuck these people is doing. But I know one thing, I'm not to my full capacity. I know what it feels like to have a full Ace of Cups. And, I just don't think that that's right. If the people that I'm supposedly, that you got me competing with, because I'm not competing with nobody for my birthright. If the people that you got me competing with have powers over the controls of everybody, including themselves and mine, if they have access to my information and my plan, my game plan, and theirs, I just think it's ridiculous. I think it's more like Mean Girls or something like this. It's really not no real competition, something like that. Because I still don't know what the hell we talking about. I just know that this is the intel that's coming in from within me. I don't know what these people are using, what they're doing. I'm just telling you the best way I can describe what it feels like. I'm one of them kids that used to be like, I don't know, that tastes like the smell of, that tastes like the smell of something. Or it looked like the taste of the smell, or it looked like it was smell or taste like this. Like, I just always had a weird kind of brain. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes like the smell of this. Okay? So, I don't know. All right? But that's why I said people want us to talk. And then they say there's no way you weren't there, involved, or know exactly what happened. I don't. I feel like it's to cover up the children that have been fully tapped in. They've mastered these servers. They know the ins and outs. They've hacked into other people. They've driven other people's car. They've done things like this. They know how to work whatever this mechanism is. There could be many different parts. They also know that they did something to you or me to unplug you from many servers, so you have just enough. If somebody come question you, you will know just enough. You're supposed to only know just enough. Too much is even better, because nobody can really, they may depend on these children that's bullying and using this to compromise somebody, to tell them how deep or how could this person know this much, or to measure something. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're counting on the people that blocked you in some kind of way. So yeah, that's all the same stuff that we know, boss or teacher. That's we don't know nothing more than that too. But you do that. It's like somebody got you hooked up to something solely for other people to steal from you. Intellectual property. But the way you would talk about it, it would make it seem like you have to be on the same frequency everybody else, but you're not. And this is how somebody's been able to steal something that somebody might be looking at you like a pushover. Yeah, when it comes to the cyber trading and stuff, this person just gives away everything. It ain't our fault she's stupid, but you didn't give away nothing. Somebody been stealing your shit. Okay? This is like I told you, if you grew up and found out, yeah, we all was on a social credit system since it was born, and you were supposed to go in and out of there and get money and be able to use it however you want, or coins or something, and whatever like this. And yeah, you're the one that made the most money, but we used it all. There's nothing left for you in your own account, in your own net worth. Yeah, you made more than us, but there's nothing left. We used it all. It would be something like that. And you're like, what the and people are like, well, oh my, we heard you talking about extravagantly about this networking system, or, well, I didn't know it was a real fucking networking system. This is just the best way that just out of the air, I can pull it together with what's going on around me and what I've seen. The best way I can describe it is it feels like somebody's doing this, people might not believe it because you're supposed to be you're one of the families of the people that usually handle software. But again, these children hijacked your software and they put you on the outside, and all this time they've been ruling in your steed or something. It's something like this. Okay? And it's like not even like the bosses. Now people are so off track because everything is like 10, 20 years behind. They thought it was only going to be you behind, but now they put everybody behind because of some immature, disrespectful ass shit that a couple of people decided to do. You know what I'm saying? And you so far behind. If your family are the ones that's the keeper of this information, you don't even know if you can get in there and fix it now, because these people have changed the code. Somebody deals with billing and coding or something, and they found out a way to use it in a sinister manner, or to manipulate people's software or something like this. This could be Dan. We got justice here. So I just feel like that's what this is. There's nowhere. The only people that can prove that I'm really not tapped in is the ones that would have disconnected my shit secretly and thought it was funny. To have you like spinning your wheels. It's not like I sit here 24 hours a day with my wheels spinning. But sometimes like, why is this even happen? I mean, this just seemed like it's so petty and it's not even a part of protocol. Why are we even I mean, I don't know. Maybe I got to be a part of some kind of something. But I wouldn't understand why, even if this was some kind of system, why would we be here? Why would somebody want to keep somebody here? Or why would somebody want to do that? Like, I don't know. It just sounds so atrocious. It really does. Okay. I know this ain't because somebody wanted to date somebody, or they seen in your file folder that you was going to get like the Benjamin, the cutest boy or something like this. At the end of y'all's, higher level learning classes or something. Like, I know this ain't what this is about. I know this ain't. Might even be somebody you don't want to deal with. They just know that this person got the hots for you. Because of course these people would be a part of, like, it would be like an office thing. Y'all all on one neural chip, but you can't see your co-workers because you decided to work at home. You didn't know that that's the deal you was taking. Or somebody just put you like that anyways, so they can invade your privacy in your home. They said, oh, she wanted to work at home, so she said stay at home mom, so We just made her at home, and when you at home, you don't get these extra credentials. We're all at the office, and at the office, everybody got an app, and they're looking and laughing at you at home while they're all making plans and traveling and shit in a company building, working, seeing that you're struggling, trying to figure out something. Everybody knows that you're struggling. They're laughing instead of giving you the information. It's some stupid shit like this. And then you grow up and you're the one that can fire all their ass and get new people in there. And if things start running smoothly, you know, the company starts saving money, something like this. But they thought that you were the dummy, or you the one that didn't go to advanced, you know, scholarly programs, or you don't have so many credentials as them, you know, or you're not a Southern Belle or something. And so they're doing something like this. This is what this seems, or you're not in the HBICU or whatever the fuck it's called, you know. So they just think that they know. That's why I said we gotta get a grip. This how, like I told you, kids treat kids at school that don't have the best brands, you know. Same thing with these people that have certain credentials and they look down on other people. It's just, I don't know. I've never been one of them, but I don't know. So the truth is coming out. You don't have to cry about this, or, you know, you're not going to be sad about this in the end. Or whoever this is. And then to find out these people are trying to, like, poison you in your home. They're meeting up after work, putting on black clothes, walking around your house, trying to poison you and your children. Like, you know, this would be some crazy shit. Foreign energy. This could be foreign nature. Stealing. Being sneaky. We got the 7 of swords here. Somebody could have been caught on surveillance or something here. Okay? Somebody could have been caught, okay, stealing or being sneaky, trying to run through your thoughts or your intellectual property. These could be some people that's having to leave a program because they don't have what it takes. They just been holding up space in a place. They like the power that they have over you, a power of attorney or something. But it's really not making nothing function right to have these people just sitting here holding up these positions so you can't get a chance to get in. You know, and they keep sending other people in, their children in, themselves in, you know, over and over again, giving themselves a new life. And they know somebody haven't had a new one since they were born. They're supposed to have many already by now. A new start or something like this. So they can look back and see themselves spread across the land. But no, these people just took all whatever was yours and just took it in a bag, shook it up, and just spilled it all over the country or other countries. Like, somebody is a horrible person. At the end of the day, they went against all odds or something like this to do whatever this is here. A poor, unfortunate soul. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody shouldn't have did this, and they're going to have to start all over or something. This could be also why some people, you know, let's say that they didn't print this part about Martin Luther King's journey of some of these other people's journey. This was why we could see stress on their face at a certain time once they knew. You know? Wheel of Fortune energy in reverse. This would mean that you got too many people that's over the overstock energy on the earth because of favoritism, because of other means. And these people, like I told you, they won't tell you that this is something that was being built up your whole life for some of you or for me or whoever this is. And if you start cutting people off and letting them go, you could just reprogram them, or you could just do something like this, or you could just show them a new way or something like this. But they will tell you to cut it off or let it go. It could be a lifelong work. Whatever you cutting off and letting go can have something to do with generations and generations. If you let it go, it could already have something prepared that is stole from you, and it can take over everything and become the next. This is like something strategic here. It's kind of like if somebody stole all your shit, you can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know how a police officer be like, man, nah, I can't. No, we just got a hold of him. He was on the run. And they like, nope, well, we don't have this X, Y, and Z. You got to let him go. You know, yeah, you don't have to. I don't have to. Everybody is guilty until proven innocent in this case. So I don't care. I don't have anything to hide. I don't care if that's what somebody's saying about me. I don't have anything to hide. So, you know, and I definitely don't have, I don't have to answer to anybody, but I don't have anything to hide. Because people say, you supposed to be a royal. Why you sit there and talk and you laughing in it? Well, this is the new age here. This is the real age. You know, the people that basically could have tuned into this channel, which is It's still around under 6,000 people on this channel. You know, they will be like, we one of the ones that when we heard the queen talking, you know what I'm saying, before she became that queen, I remember I used to like listening to her, you know, she liked to cuss and stuff like this. They got to see me. Now, this ain't me. Don't get it twisted. But how I think about things. If I'm a fair judge. If something like this. If I'm going to give up on something. If I know somebody murdered your family and people don't understand. And I just have to go in a little bit deeper and figure out in something like this. I'm not going to let go of it until justice is served. So, you see what I'm saying? There's a method to the madness here. I think a lot of people say, just lay there and take it. If people talk about you, who cares? That's the stupidest thing that I think that anybody ever made up. I think I shouldn't be the only one talking up. I think other people should speak up. Because there could be something that you don't know about yourself, a gift that you have, talking in your sleep and inspiring or making people mad when you fall asleep. You go into a rant in another dimension and everybody else can see it but you. You might be able to teach me something about myself that I fucking don't know if you got me fully open. But then again, how can you blame somebody for something if, you know, if somebody's got something fully open and you don't even understand? Okay? I mean, I don't know if this is like the age of people finding out that some people are hybrid or cyborgs or, you know, and people is playing with this shit and instead of just making you learn the hard way, instead of just, you know, bringing you in and teaching you about yourself, like wasting all these fucking years. Like, I don't know. Because I don't know what I could be, shit. But I know what God made me. He put a hell of a thing together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I do now. Okay? And I'm not making no complaints. But I am going to complain about somebody that think they going to come over here and change something. You're going to turn my hips around. You're going to turn my waist around and start making me walk backwards and put my fucking head shit, facing my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you about to come over here and twist my body parts around and make me walk around here looking crazy. We got a problem. Nigga, it's 2025. Your ass is getting sued. You know what I'm saying? Pursued. Okay, as soon as I find out how to. So I feel like somebody's teasing, like, you can do it. Go ahead, try to fly. This could be people teasing or something. Like I said, I don't know what that means for anybody. A privileged lady, I guess that would mean that you could have some secret flying code or something and go wherever you want and travel. Or like I said, somebody trying to be funny, trying to say, you could fly. You think you're a dragon? Jump off the roof. Try it. You know, I don't know what somebody's saying here. And this could also be a way of thinking. Okay? It's something that other people have been doing and you have not been doing it. Okay, this could be also like something for this kind of regulation, because I think about how many people like in the olden days, like, you know, not that long ago, the 70s and stuff like this, they say, you know, and then Amy Wright went to the left side of the building at the Charlottenville's Hyatt Hotel and she jumped down out the 7th floor. You know, and everybody started locking windows and stuff like this on the hotel. Like, you can't even open up the window all the way. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And this could have been some kind of programming where somebody else was controlling your mechanisms and had you kill yourself. Could somebody be a silio? I said a silio, cyber killer or something like this. Like, would people look at it as inhumane if you were a cyber being, but you've never been turned on until 2 years ago? And that's horrible. Because if you was just floating around, that means people could have been abusing the hell out of you. That means that you're not, it would take you a long time or a miracle for you to be fit to go into the future. You know, and this is not by choice. Like, you did all the things right. These are other people that decided to change your fate. Okay? After they did so much wrong, a person that did much things right, they wanted you to have to suffer. Who is this? Yes. Don't get too close. What? Cause don't get too close. Come on, get out, nasty. You're the reason why I'm sick probably a little bit in the first place. Force Wars energy. Some organization is in reverse. They gained 3. They could have thought that they were going to gain 3 people, 3, I don't know, something here. And they're not. This could be a women's group or some trafficking ring that thought that they was gonna get 3 people or something here. Somebody walking away from something. Okay, too bad. You know, this could be like really some Handmaid's Tale stuff happened a long time ago. This is the rest. Yeah, that's just the fake night quill. Okay. You're thinking like
you're supposed to swallow it.
Oh. You're thinking like something tragic happened, but you know it could be like how that happened in that movie. When they had to run or whatever to try to get across the border. Only certain people that was hooked up to the chip got the code to do X, Y, and Z to get where they needed to be. And somebody that wanted to be close to your child, your man, your parents, your something for the future, excuse me, they could have made sure that your access card or something was not plugged in and you just missed this whole thing here. So that if they were in a breeding program or something, they would be breeding with your brother or cousin or something, or their brother, I don't know. And you would be left out of it, okay? Somebody could be walking away and somebody could be going to prison. So I don't know if this is an organization coming after some people. It's more than likely the organization that's in the wrong here. There's a corrupt organization here. All right? This could be one of those things where people that speak against it end up, you know, not living anymore. We have the ocean here. Or oven in reverse. All right? Somebody could have said you put a baby in the oven or something here. Okay, we got a puddle here. We got oven in reverse. Now, I do know that when I was over at Fummin's kids' house one time with my cousins on that side of the family, that we was coming back to my cousin's house and we found that some of the kids or somebody had put the fucking a baby in the fucking oven in a black thing. Okay, and we had to get the baby out. Because somebody could have been, the door was just, it was one of those apartments where somebody probably be high somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it was one of my cousins in the apartment or somebody that just lived next door. Because, like, people just could run in and out or stuff like this or whatever. I know it wasn't no adults, like, readily available right there. Like, we was at one house and they said, come, let's get back over here. We got to go get little whoever his name is. And I'm like, okay, you know. And so we came in and then, like, the kitchen was over to the side or something. And then there was this baby in there. Like, the fuck is going on? And there was some other kids in there, but like when we was like hello or something, I didn't know adults came or nothing. So it's like one of those apartment complexes where, you know, everybody know each other and they just be at each other's houses and the doors still be open. You know, it was like one of those kind of apartments like that. But somebody could have said something like you did it, or I don't know. We got the wheel and the whale. Okay. Yeah, club in reverse. The whale. Okay. In school. All right. No fear. Club in reverse. Something, I don't know. Like I said, this is club and organization here. So I don't know what this is. Okay. And then we got whale or whales here. I know whatever this is, I'm not taking what these people say to take. You know, I'm gonna, when I figure out where I'm supposed to be, that's what I'm taking. Not what you saying, well, maybe we can give you a position. No, you ain't gonna do that. You know. Okay? Because the queen will have immunity against whatever Trump signed into office with the naturalization of citizen, unless somebody knows some shit that I don't know. That wouldn't be fucking with mine. So we got some kind of bug here with this loss. Somebody could have had a bug on these people. Crow energy. A diamond. A diamond energy, or somebody named Diamond had a bug on somebody. Bed bug. This person could be Diana or Diamond. Somebody put this bed bug in somebody's house. Okay. To try to get a child away or something here. I mean, this could be somebody that, like, only person named Diamond I know I had, I think she was from Jamaica or something. Or it was another girl that was at, and when I was in Texas, we went to the Rainbow Coalition. Okay. And I met this the Polk boys there. And when I was there at that place, the girls, it was some girls sitting at the bleachers. And she was like, you know, when I walked up in there, they had their little group or whatever. They're like, oh, you can come sit by us or something like this. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And I came and I sat like a little bit further down from them. And then they were talking about the boy, like, oh, he's so cute. Da, 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 da. And they was like, oh, maybe the new girl, maybe you could go over there and tell him. Or something like this. And I'm like, what? And they like, that, you know, this girl, whatever, she like him, something. And I'm like, oh, how long y'all been going here? And it's like a week or two or something. It's only been open. It's fun, blah, 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 blah. So we had, and I said, okay, maybe later or whatever. And then I went up to the boy, just kind of like cool on it. You know, I can't even remember what was on my mind at the time. Shit, I was like under 12 years old. Like, I don't know, 9 or I don't know how old I was. I was little. And I'm like, they scared to do this, whatever. I talk to people. I mean, I guess this would be a new way of me, you know, something. I don't really know that many people around here. I mean, let me go up to the boy and just say it. So I was like, well, something. He was like, oh, you know, no, it could have been like a day or two later. Because it could have been a day or two later. I'm like, oh, no, whatever. Because I remember the next time when we were talking and laughing and stuff about it, it seemed like I was sitting closer than them. Like I was, you know, I was not scooted far away. You know, they convinced me to come closer over to where their little puddle, their little group was. Okay. And then finally I was like, forget it. I'm going to go say it or whatever. And then he's like, well, you know, I wasn't looking probably at that person, but I seen you was here a couple days ago or whatever. And they was like, yeah, he could think he liking you or something like this. And I'm like, oh, shit. I mean, the boy was very cute. Okay. And that's just it. I don't know. But every time I hear Diamond, I'm thinking like, is this person? Or the person kind of, you know who she reminded me of? She reminded me of Jakayla Terrell. That's who the girl kind of, who I'm thinking about. And I'm thinking, I know these bitches ain't doing no witchcraft with no shit like this. Because I did start talking to the boy. We did start going out. We did. You know, I don't know them damn girls. It's not funny, but I'm just saying. I didn't know these girls. And he was cute. You know, there was some little light skin, you know, little cute, little pretty eyes and shit. You know, and I'm like, what? You talking about me? He was cute. Okay. And so, you know, it wasn't nothing. I mean, wasn't even no kissing or nothing at that age. We was just on the lunch break or whatever. We would walk up to the gas station to go get food and then walk back down. You know, we'll walk back down. It was this big ass field or whatever. It was a big ass field. And I just remember because I used to be like having to have some food stamps. And these boys had like, they was on the other like higher end side of town. Like they lived in these big old houses and stuff like this. And so I remember we had food stamps. And so my sister used to be like, he had twin brothers or whatever. They was twin brothers. And my sister used to be walking, they would be walking everything. And then my sister be like on his brother's back, my little sister. You know, they used to play around or whatever. And I remember when I had to go to the store with her, I would run. Like me and one of my other friends would run and be like, y'all just sit back. We about to race or something. And then we hurry up and go in the store and get my stuff and then pay for it with the girl. This was when you had the book of food stamps. You know what I'm saying? That when you had the book with the brown and the pink and the red and the orange and the blue or whatever color they was. So I would hurry up and try to distract them, you know, and then I would distract them and then go run to the thing and hurry up and grab all the things I wanted real fast and hurry up and pay for it before they got to the store and just walk out with my bag like, yeah, I got my stuff already, because I didn't want them to know that I was on food stamps. I remember that shit clearly. Okay, um, I do, and so I don't know. We got safe, White House, okay, and then tunnel. Oh, that's kind of something going on right here. That's why I said today I don't even want to do no videos, y'all. You, so I said I know this ain't like, they collected some of us in, in that area for some kind of program, and this is could also be why I was having a hard time there too. It's like everywhere I moved or went, older people or just cordial things like grocery store owners and stuff, they liked me, but it's like kids didn't like me wherever I went. A little bit. Like every time I moved to a different place, it's almost like I had to fight somebody. I just had to fight. They would just pick on me, and then I'd take a long time, and then one time I just lash out. Like, I don't know why, but I'm thinking that this could be a part of the simulation. This could have been, somebody could have been doing this. Yeah. So we got neck and hot dog here. So we got manipulation here. Somebody could have manipulated somebody to do something to somebody's neck, hurt somebody's neck. Also, something about neck, like, I don't know. I think they call that, like, when somebody giving somebody head, they call it neck or something. But we got neck and hot dog in reverse. So I don't know if this is like somebody remote controlling somebody to eat somebody out. So, like, if this is what this is here, or maybe somebody was giving somebody oral, a girl was giving another girl oral. I'm hearing that this is like recent, and this is how some people could be getting sick. Okay, something on the inside, like I said. Okay, so we said hairpiece here, but I tell you, somebody could be a carrier of something, or somebody has something in the walls of something, and it's not really hairpiece, but a version, a something of this that could be going on in somebody's tract. You know how, like, you could have like how they do like a colonoscopy, stick that thing up in there to try to see if you got some wounds or colon problems or something. Like, if you get one of those things and look in there. And this is not somebody with a phallic here, though. That's why I said whoever this is, they might even have a hairpiece on their lip. This person was you remember how they said, oh, the Pope got those kids sick by, when they do what they do with the hands and kiss the baby or whatever after they get circumcised them or something. I don't know, something like this here. Okay, but this is a lady here. This is a lady here. Raspberry. There's the beret. Something beret. Balloons. Okay. So downstairs on the floor, when I'm walking over from my kitchen to my living room, we got the word float on the floor. So as I was walking towards the car, it was in the upright, it said float. It wasn't in reverse. Somebody is telling somebody to float. Maybe go higher. And then we have balloons are in reverse, though, for something. Balloons are in reverse because of whatever this male here that's acting like they happy with all these hoes around them. But somebody really is a one-girl man. Somebody is somebody's whole heart or something is like a big old crater. There's nothing there no more. Crater institution. I don't know, but somebody trying to act like that. Yeah, I like it, all these hoes around me, but somebody just really like, oh my God, I'm tired of this shit. I just want to go back to my one person. Like, somebody don't want that. Okay? This would be somebody that try to come, make something immaculate happen with you to try to force you ruin your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? And try to put you with a baby because they know you responsible. Instead of one of these hoes that you was having so much fun with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, we got monkey business in reverse. Somebody got no time to be monkeying around. Okay. Or like I said, this could be handing them energy in reverse. Okay. Somebody don't like these games or something like this. Okay. Something about I don't know, y'all. Somebody's face is in reverse. I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, somebody's not wearing their regular face. I told you somebody cut somebody's face off of one of your clones and they wearing it. These people is different. You get what I'm saying? So some of these I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not trying to laugh. It's almost like some of these guys, like, it's almost like they let some of these people, some of these killers, like, be like exterminating energies for bad people in the garden or something. Like, I don't know, they have kids now. Like, there's little, little people, like little Jeffrey Dahmers and shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to figure out. But the fathers, maybe when they they got caught, the truth is to just stop doing that shit, and they stopped, and they was like, I'm just glad I'm free. They could have found out that these people was being mind controlled. I don't know. I don't want to get into the specifics as to how some of these people didn't end up maybe in real jail. Okay, because some shit could just be for sure. Okay, and now that I'm thinking about the media, so these could be people that stopped those traits, or they was just used for the face card. Somebody that's really not somebody's face. You understand? These people just want, they're famous now. The one guy, I can't remember what his name is, with the black hair and the square jawline, and I can't remember what his name is, but he was the last serial murderer I looked into. I forgot what his name is. But it's almost like these people got children. Yeah, they could have cleaned up their act, but there might be a bunch of these little children walking around. I don't know, because I'm hearing, why don't you do like your fathers did, But somebody could be, these could be people that went back in society and didn't know that people was going to be pointing fingers so bad. They would feel so bad. And then it's like, dang, why did I say that? Now I'm stuck with this face forever. Somebody could have got a face transplant. I don't know. Or somebody's like, okay, the pressure is too much for this. I don't know. All right. We got sand energy here too. And trunk in reverse. So somebody could be in the sand. I don't know, because I feel like a lot of reporters was reporting false reports. Yeah, a flood here. Okay. That they were putting in the newspaper, like Jacob Charleston passed away, gunshot wound to the head. We found him in the, Granger State Park, yesterday. Bop bop bop. And they said, then later on you get in the newspaper second, third day. Yeah, the funeral home is gonna be the place for the funeral gonna be here, there, and there. But it's like, who's actually going in the ground is somebody else or something. Like, for real. Earlier I was thinking about this and I was thinking like, damn, I seen so many people like redoing some cases, but this was like to throw something off. I don't know why somebody would do that on such a large scale here. Envelope. So somebody's face was in the, I take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. So somebody keeps saying snow in the sand, but somebody said it's you or me that was in the sand, that was pushed into the sand or something. Okay? And something else could be something significant here. Again, whatever this is, all the people from all walks of life, from rich or poor or fat or short or whatever this is, tall, skinny, whatever, they don't know nothing because somebody is doing something the way it ain't done. But they know it's something wrong with the way they've been doing it. Do you know? We got the envelope here. It's almost like it started off as a small percentage of people that was running the. Now it's like the bitch down the street from you. some of the girls that hated you in school. You know, they done let all these people into this thing, and it's just a chaos. It's just like you can't do that. Whatever this is. Yeah, basement in reverse. Somebody could be, ooh, trapped in somebody's basement. Again, this could be somebody changing your head. Like, I don't know what this is. Girl. Somebody could have took off put your body. Oh my God. I'm not going to talk about this. Somebody dug up somebody's basement or something. You know, it make me think like somebody reduced, like, or some people come to this planet as a little chip. And it's like these bodies be dying and it'd be a little chip still left at the crime scene or something like this. And that's what we talking to, is a little chip. You know? Of somebody's existence just floating around, still chiming or beeping in the faintness in the dark. Okay? It's making me think something like that. Even though somebody, you probably dig up somebody's basement, if they did bury somebody, you're going to just find some bones, but attached to those bones is a little chip. You know, in a psychic or something that led these people to this body to solve the crime, or led somebody to a cemetery and a body get excavated or whatever. Come to find out that's not the bones. That's not the person that actually got put up in the grave that day. It's something like this, y'all. This is a... Yeah, shower in reverse. Yeah, I keep hearing something about a sudden shower that somebody took. But it's not... They was not taking a shower. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Girl, because I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you what I thought I just seen. You know, one of them damn things you get at the museum or something when you go visit there and you get up in that penny, that 25-cent machine. And you get one of them, you get those little pills or whatever. Bitch, I don't even want to talk no more. I'm about to get off this camera. You know, you get one of these little pills. And then you supposed to put it in the water for a couple days. And about after 3 days, you got a whole sponge dinosaur or some shit like this. This is what I'm seeing. I don't know if somebody been doing something. Somebody was hiding in your house or something. Your person come home from a shower and a crazy bitch hiding in the shower about to give him some head in the shower. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. And don't let it be a man that go both ways. He could have just hit you up when you was downstairs taking a nap. And then now they up here doing this with your person in the bathroom or something. Something that's like, it's something, somebody, they thrive on this. And then they run away from the house like little burglars with burglar hats on, and they wears Waldo glasses, and they laughing and giggling down the street because they just did some kind of, you know, something unethical. This is the kind of shit here that we talking about. Like, these are like risk takers. Yeah, we got the Will energy, or somebody's name could be Will or William or Williams here. That's in the upright or is pointing here at us or me. All right. And then we got nun China. Somebody could be having somebody in China as a nun. Okay. Or we got Nina. Yeah, we got Noonien or Nina China. And then we got lunch. Lunch. Okay. For lunch. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, girl. Like, I don't know why we talk about so much like cannibalism. Toilet. Noodles. Eyelash. Billy Eyelash is the juice is in reverse. Don't got the juice. Okay. Somebody trying to give you the present, and they not gonna report it. Okay. A baby in reverse. I don't know what this is. Somebody could be putting some drugs in your womb, bitch. I don't know what this is. Cause somebody want to put you. Ooh. Somebody want to put you in a doghouse. Okay. You in a doghouse. So somebody trying to give you a package or give you something. Press. Eyelash. Press. Stop. And not report it. So somebody trying to get somebody sick. All right, and they're not going to report it. And it's a mystery how you didn't get sick. All right. And we got the nun, juice, and reverse. Stop! What are you doing that is so inappropriate?
Sorry.
So there is a mystery about something here. The juice in reverse. Somebody could be trying to take something from you. A baby is in reverse. It don't got the juice. Now you in a doghouse. Somebody could be, I don't know if this is somebody trying to, yeah, somebody put something on television. I don't know if this is somebody, say you celebrate, but somebody is doing something inappropriate like trafficking you, air traffic or something like this. Somebody knows that they're doing this to you, but then they go in front of their family. This is somebody that need to get pulled up out of their fucking seat because it ain't yours anyway. This is somebody that knows that they're letting motherfuckers get on your energy and you can't protect yourself or rape you or something. And then when they come collecting specimens, they're like, oh, this is from somebody like this or something like this. Oh, it's just a tar baby. I got that song Tar Baby. I'm not having sex with nobody. It shouldn't be shit coming up out of me. So this is somebody like this, or somebody's trying to say, oh, see, I told you. Somebody could be like trying to cyberbully you to not sleep with your mate, but they somewhere else doing what they want to do, and then they're making it hard for you to live at your home, and then they're sitting here watching you struggle or something. They could know that you're not safe or you need another place, but they're trying to see how long you're going to stay away from the man that you still living with, that they spying on you in another man's house. Get your stupid fucking ass up out of here. To see how long, you're going to be feeling some kind of way and not give that man no sex while you living with him. Because I don't want you having sex with that man while you living with him. Nigga, you can't pay the bills. What the fuck is you talking about? Somebody, these are some bums and shit trying to run bitches. Come on, man. Somebody got to get a grip. We got ice here. Okay, these are bums. Whoever these are. You should never trust these people with the... I'm not trusting nobody with my livelihood and you mad because you sleeping outside every day. No, sir. I don't want that. I don't want that. So we have ice here. Somebody could have put somebody on ice or with ice. Somebody named Paris could have put you on ice because they could have stole your inheritance and they don't want you talking about it. All right. So this person, the virus is ice. Okay. So something about somebody, the virus is ice. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. And we got the president pointing at my heart. So either somebody wants somebody to run or you might have a baby that's going to be the future president, something like this. Excuse me. Or like I said, some president want to shoot you in your chest, bitch. I don't know. Okay. We got pinata in reverse and lunch in reverse. So somebody could be trying to eat somebody. Girl, I'll get the fuck up out of this video. I'm not about to do this. I got to say what's on my mind when I first hear it. Somebody's not in the cemetery. Somebody could have somebody. Kindergarten is castle. Okay. So I don't know, when a child go to kindergarten, you're going to be going to the castle, or somebody is at the castle and somebody's child is in kindergarten. You might have a child somewhere already these people is raising up. Let me get up off this motherfucking video because I don't even want to talk no more. For real.